Hi everyone, my name is Maria and I want to help today a little bit for all of you and explain how to use Step 1, how to use Anki for Step 1 preparation. So personally, I use Anki for my Step 1 and Step 2 preparation. Also, I keep using Anki for different activity in my life, like for learning new language or even for memorization of some difficult concepts, what I need. So, but here we are back to how to use Anki for Step 1. And why do we need to use it, first of all? So I just want to show this very famous curve that's showing for what we need to use Anki. The idea behind the Anki or behind any kind of flashcard, it is spaced repetition. And what does it mean, spaced repetition? That if you see the curve, like when we just learn the information, we can retain around 100% of information. So you understand it, you can also explain it for someone maybe, and you remember it good today when you studied. But look what happened after a few days. You start forgetting it. And after 3 days, thank God, if you remember at least 60%. And you can imagine what happened after, let's say, 1 week. You remember maybe only like 50 or 40%. So normally, the idea, why do we want to review this material time by time? Because it will help, of course, to remember information better. And you see, if you review it after 1 day, your learning curve and main point, forgetting curve will be changing a little bit. So in the way that you remember this material for longer. And look, if you review it again, when you start to forget it, it's important point, when you start to forget this material and you remember only like 80%, you review it again. So then like you'll remember it for a longer period of time. And beautiful idea, if you review this material, let's say 4 or 5 times, but in proper timing, then you will remember material much better. And the idea also, if you just study something for one time, you spend a lot of effort and energy and time on it. And if you review it after a few days, most likely you will remember it and you don't need to spend so much time on energy. And if you review it again after a few days, again, you don't need to spend so much time and energy to see and refresh this material. But if you take a break for 2 months and don't see this information at all, and then you need to review, it feels like you studied from first time. And again, you need to spend too much energy and too much like time for it, and you cannot afford it, right? Because now, especially when we have pass and fail, everyone has this goal to study for Step 1 fast and don't spend too much time and energy. So for this, I personally advise to use Anki and supplement your study material with Anki. So what should you do? Anki, it is application that you use for reviewing material, okay? So in the beginning, what you need to have, you can have Anki on your laptop and also on your phone. And on your phone, it's more comfortable most of the time, but it's important to have in the beginning Anki on your computer or on your laptop. So you need to go to website. So you will go to website, and on this website you just need to download your Anki. And there is different like Anki for Windows or for MacBook. Like I have actually Windows, so let's download it for Windows. So after you download your Anki, I have Anki, but I just deleted to show how everything will work. So you download it and you need to open. You will have question, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? And you say yes, and then so you need to install it. Okay, actually applications, this app is very small, so it will take only 2-3 minutes to install it. And after this, we will have Anki on our laptop, right? After this, it's important to sign in, and it is very fast process. And at the same time, like you can download and install Anki on your phone. So if you use Android, there is just Anki app for Android, and it is for free. If you use iPhone, it costs around $20, and you will have it forever. So you just pay one time and you will have it. So now, like, my Anki setup is completed. So I will close it and I will open my Anki. Okay, so I will open it, and next. After I open it, the idea, because I already have before Anki, so that's why I have several profiles. And just like now, I will create new profile to show you like my profile for step 1. You don't need to create any profile if you're going to use it only for yourself one time, like not for like other goals. It's enough to use only one profile. So, but in my case, since I already have it, several profiles, I will show you like from the beginning. So that's ideally what you will get when you open your Anki. You will have, that's how it looks. You can see here decks, and you have like only default decks without any new cards, anything. You have like browse, statistic, synchronization. So here, when you like press synchronization, like you will get such notification, account required. So like if you don't have your account, please sign up. So let's just create temporary, in my case, email. And in your case, you will just use your email and you can set up your Anki for your, of course, for your normal email. In my case, I just don't want to do it now. So here, I will press sign up. And so now if I want to sign up, because I already have like several, as I say, Anki accounts. So if I want to sign up, let me use like my new email, and I will repeat it one more time. Have my password here, and I will sign up. So I will save it, and I will get notification on my email that you need to confirm it, right? So very basic step, but it's important to do it. For some reason, still didn't get my email. Let's see. My Anki don't want to send me email. Why? Okay, so I need to press here. Yes, I have read the terms and conditions. Press continue, and only after that they will send me email. That was the point. Okay, so let's see. Now I get my email. And so please like just open it and verify your email. And now you can sign up. You like now you can log in. So let's see, does it work or not? So now, like when you open your AnkiWeb, you can open your AnkiWeb as you see on your browser, and basically now you don't have any DAC here also. Like that's like your disk usage is completely free. There is no any information here. So next, that's the first step what we need to do, and it's very important because after it, if you want to use your Anki on laptop and also on your mobile phone, you want to synchronize. So what you will do first, you will synchronize the information what is on your laptop with information on AnkiWeb. And then what is next step, you will synchronize information from your AnkiWeb to your mobile. And by this way, you always can use both card on laptop and also on your phone, and don't lose any progression. So next, what we have, let's enter all this information here. Okay, now perfect. So you will usually get such message, and what this message asks you. The idea, if you have some changes on your laptop, Anki that is on your laptop, and then you want to upload this all information that is on your laptop to your AnkiWeb, right? So you need to press upload to AnkiWeb. In case, let's say, if you use Anki on your phone, then you upload information from your phone to AnkiWeb, and now you open your Anki on computer. So then you want to download information from your AnkiWeb to your computer, and it's like very easy. Like usually they explain it every time, so there is no like any issue. So in our case, we can, since information is same on both on AnkiWeb and on your laptop, you can press whatever you want, and let's continue. So now we have just application app, and how we going to use it for step 1. So we need to have cards that have information, right? And I advise to use Anki. There is also a lot of beautiful very helpful pre-made deck with card for for step 1. But I personally love Anki. Why? Because they have very beautiful system. A lot of people work on this deck. They always update it, and it is also free. So it's very beautiful. I'm very thankful for these people who did it. And I also included in my document a link for Anki deck. So now the last version for Anki deck, it is version 10, and like just it was 5 months ago, and I know that soon they will have like new updates. So you can always just find Reddit Anki and you will find new versions. So you need to scroll down to comments and find in comments, first comment, it will be Anki step 1 and step 2 decks with media. So please, you just press here and you will get notifications that since it is very large document, you cannot preview it and you can just download it directly. So, and also they say that because it is large file, your antivirus cannot like check is it like completely free from viruses or not. So like there is risk, but I always download it just to tell you that there is always such notification. And so it is, as you see, it is kind of very large file. It will take, in my case, around 6 minutes to download it. After you download it, what is next step? So we need to go to our Anki, press file and find here import, right? So we want to import information. So like you need to find in materials that you download your Anki, right? Your Anki file, and it looks like Anki version 10. You just press on it after you download, right? It's very important that it should be after you download it. And again, right, you just find it. And open, and somehow, I don't know why I cannot find. So let's see one more time. Anki V10. So I get some error, and let me see. Okay, so let's see. I download my Anki, and let's try to import one more time. So you can see, like today I download this Anki. I'll just press and import it. It will take around also like 5 minutes because it's large file. So let's wait. So after all of your cards will import to your Anki, you will get such notification, and just don't pay attention and press close, and you will see Anki. That's how it looks. It looks like there is only new 20 cards, and that's all. It's not true. You don't have only new 20 cards, but we have settings that will show only 20 new cards. So before doing something more, we need to have one more very important in tools. Like you need to open tools and go to add-ons, open add-ons. I already have some add-ons, but you need to have at least, you can have all of them if you want, but one is very, very important. So you press get add-ons, and you have here a window where you need to pass code for new add-ons. So if you don't download these add-ons, you're not able to use Anki deck properly. So that's why it's very, very important to download it. So you, like, I include this link for add-ons. You just need to open it. And these add-ons help you to use tagging system. And why I like to use Anki, just because due to tagging system. So without tagging system, it's very hard to, believe me, use Anki. So you find code for this add-on, just copy it, and then open your Anki back past this code and press OK. And you will get notifications that it is installed successfully, but in order that this add-on work, you need to close your Anki and open it again. So basically you need to restart it. It will take first time a little bit longer because now you need to synchronize all new cards what you have with your AnkiWeb. So you can see that there is synchronization, and it will usually take in the beginning up to 5 minutes, but then when you synchronize it one time, it will take maximum 30 seconds, so don't worry about it. So after I restart my Anki, and now I have my add-on, like now I can use Anki. So next step is very important. It is to change setting. And I included also in this document, so you need to change Anki option because it will help you to use it in most effective way. So you open like options, and like from the beginning you have like daily limits, it is 20 cards. I advise to use it to 9,000 like cards. It is, you will not do it 9,000, but it will help you to show amount of cards what you have. And also maximum review, it was 200 in the beginning. I advise to use also like 9,000 just to see how many cards you should review every day. Then like if you see new cards and there is learning steps, so it will show you like after 1 minute and 10 minutes. And believe me, such options, it will not work well. So there is this option what I include here. It was like used by a lot of students and they consider it as one of the best options. So 20 minutes, 1 day, 7 days. That's what we will change here to 20 minutes, 1 day, and 7 days. Also graduating interval, we will change it to 15 days. And easy interval was 60 days. And lapses. So lapses showing like in case if you always remember this card, so you answer correct on this card, but then you forget it and you press like you don't know, and you'll see it again after 10 minutes. So here, like we change it, we don't want to see it after 10 minutes, we want to change it to see it after 30 minutes and then after 1 day. If you change to such option, it will be more effective because you see this card not so often, but still effect will be the same. So you will not get overwhelmed by seeing a lot of cards every day, but you'll have the same effect, right? And so we change it. That's important. That's all. So we change just relapsing steps and everything else can be the same as in primary options, in primary settings. So we press save, and now you can see that in the beginning we have 20 new cards, now we have 9,999. And next, what is very important steps, it is go to browse and press on Anki deck. And when you press on Anki deck, there is also, you will go like down, scroll down, and you will find like different cards, right? So different tagging systems. So please like go to tagging system, flag these cards, and there is tag delete. So you need to choose this card because they this card repeats from different like subdeck, and it is almost 3,000 cards. So you need to pick one of these cards, then by pressing Ctrl A, you will select all cards. You can see like here 2,896 card is selected, and then what you should do, you just delete it. How? You press notes and then you press delete. So we'll delete all of this card. Okay. So now we delete cards what we don't need. And next step, it will be suspend all of the card. So again, like what we do suspension of card, because as you see, we have 9,000 like new cards per day. And let's say we study today biochemistry from Board and Beyond, and we want to review specifically materials that connected to this topic, what you study today. So there is like beautiful tagging system. You can find Board and Beyond. Let's say biochemistry, molecular biology, and DNA structure. So you want to review only this card. How are you going to pick only this card and review? Like if you have all biochemistry cards. So in order to do it, we need to do next step. We need to find DAGs Anki, right? Then we need to select all cards. Like how? We press Ctrl A again, and I will select all cards. And how you know that you select all cards? Like in the beginning, if you select only one, it will show that you select one card from 40,000. But like when you press Ctrl A, it will select all cards. So now you see that I select all 40,000 cards. And after it, I need to suspend them. Or in other way, it is hiding this card temporary and use it when you need it. So like I will press toggle suspend. And when you suspend card, they become yellow. They change color to yellow. So since it's 40,000, it will not work very fast, but you need to do it only one time. Only one time you suspend all cards in the beginning. And after it, what you will do, you will only open card what you want to review. For example, today that's related to your topic. So now, as I said, cards that you suspend change to yellow color, so you can be sure that it is suspended. Now, if you close it and open your Anki deck, you see again, you don't see any new card at all because you suspend all of them. So it's showing like that you don't have any card. And now we go back to our browser, and let's say we want to open, as I said before, molecular biology from Board and Beyond. Or if you, let's do only molecular, like DNA structure. So if you watch this video, DNA structure, and you want to review these cards. So again, you need to first select one card, then Ctrl-A, select all of these cards. It is 35 cards. And you need to toggle suspend, like in the other way, you unsuspend it. So you just press again, toggle suspend. And look, now you open and you see 35 new cards. And these 35 new cards will be related specifically for that video with Board and Beyond. And it's important to understand that cards, they are related to video with Board and Beyond, but they don't have information from Board and Beyond. If you want to use like let's show how it looks. So for example, it's important to understand that some cards, like we want that it is specifically related only for that video, but if he mentioned anything that like related to drug-induced lupus in video about DNA, so you will see this card also. So if only one point was mentioned there, you will see it also in this card. So for example, now like question is, what is negatively charged in DNA? So we know that what is negatively charged wrapped around? So it is a nucleosome. Okay, its nucleosome is negatively charged DNA wrapped around outside of positive charged protein called histones. And we can see here there is picture from first stage. And also if you press, you will see picture from first stage and like screenshot. And what is very beautiful about Anki is that you can press edit And you can add your own. Let's say you watch a Board and Beyond video, you want to add your own screenshot, or you want to add your own information. So you can press here, or let's just show, like, for example, I want to add screenshot. I can even highlight something here, and let's say from Board and Beyond. So I will just paste it here, close it, and look. Next time you see this card, it will show you here Board and Beyond. You press on it and you see the screenshot. So it's very beautiful that you can always modify your card. Every time you see, you can modify, add new information, or delete information that you don't want. So that's idea how you're going to use your Anki, specifically for topic what you study. And you every day, like, you'll study like new cards. You can like unsuspend new cards. You don't need to like again suspend all cards. What you do every day, for example, imagine that it is like next day you watch some video from cardiovascular system, and you want to review cards that related to, for example, heart failure from Board and Beyond. So you open like this card from related to heart failure. Again, you open cards that connected only to this topic. You press toggle suspend, so you will see, except like this 35 cards from biochemistry, now additionally new 35 cards that related to heart failure, right? And you can like open and you can find this card is located in Anki cardiovascular, or you can just open like press Anki and study together like 30 cards from biochemistry, 30 from heart failure together. So that's a point. Like additionally, very important that sometimes we don't have enough time to review all cards, because ideally you need to see them today, then after 1 day and after 7 days, and keep doing it all the time. But sometimes we skip days, sometimes we don't have time. And it's important, like if you see some cards that you found them very, very important for yourself personally, maybe you have trouble with this topic, you can tag them. So you press more and you can add like a red flag, for example, red flag. And let's show, like, I will add a red flag to some card. See, like for example, I add to 3 card red flag. So imagine you study this card, like this deck, for 1 month, and some cards you will flag them with red flag. And in the end of month, you feel like, I don't have time to review all deck. I don't have time to review all like 5,000 cards, but at least I have time to review all the most important cards that I tag them with red flag. So what you need to do, you go to browse and you can press on red flags. You'll see that there is 3 cards. So you want to make a filter deck. How you do it? You press edit and you find create filter deck. And you can like name this deck as you want, like my most important cards. And in search, you should add like flag 1. So sorry, one more time, like, yes, my most important cards. In search, you will have this flag 1 and you press build. So after it, what you will get? You will get filter deck, new filter deck, my most important cards. And here there is 3 cards that was flagged with red flag. So you can study it, review it, okay? And in the end, if you, for example, review it and you don't want to like see it again, you actually can delete it, and all cards that was in this filter deck, they will come back, they will back to your primary Anki deck. So you will not lose this tag. So here it's probably most important information for beginning, how to use your cards. I found it's very beautiful, and also there is 40,000 cards. It doesn't mean that you need to study all of them, but for example, if you found difficulties, memorize, let's say, mechanism of action of antibiotics, right? So you can also like open first aid, find microbiology, find antimicrobials, and find all cards that specifically connected with every single antibiotic. So you want to study only clindamycin. So again, like you select all cards, it is 25 cards, you toggle suspend, and after it, you will get additional like this 25 cards that connected with clindamycin. And you can review it today, and then you will review it after 1 day, and then after like 7 days, it will help you memorize it. Also, there is like statistics, so you can see how many cards you did per day, how many cards you did per few days. And when you start to use it, you will see like also like beautiful statistics. You can see your progression. And the last point, what I want to add, you can also create your own deck. So in case you like do your work and you want to add some maybe concepts that you found very important, and most of information is in Anki, but if you want to create, you can create a deck, open it and press add. Don't forget to change type for basic. Like there is also a lot of information about different type of cards, but for beginning, just use basic. And you can, let's say, like press like print what you want here. And you also can include screenshot or any like picture from internet, whatever you want, like maybe from first aid or from your work. So you can add this information, add it, and you will, as you see, have one new card. So, and this card have like screenshot what I include and information. Okay, hopefully, I hope it was helpful. And there is a lot of additional information what I can explain about Anki, but I guess in the beginning, when you just start studying, it's enough to know all of this basic information to use it. So the last point, what I want to say, after you study, you need to press like synchronize, and like here, don't forget to use your email and your password, and then like it will synchronize with your AnkiWeb. So all material what you study, it will be synchronized on your AnkiWeb, and then if you want to open it on your phone, please also synchronize it on your phone to don't lose any progression what you did. Okay, I hope it was very, very helpful for you, and if you have any question, please you can send me a message or also like text in our group and ask other students. Bye.